Hello everyone. Today I am just doing a quick video guide on how to get the Gray Aegis in Oblivion. For those of you who don't know, the Gray Aegis is probably the best shield in the game as it gives you a complete immunity to magicka. This was a glitch that was in the original Oblivion, but it's a little bit different in the remaster because of a few things that have changed. But in order to do this glitch, you are just going to need a couple of things here. So you're going to need to get the Skull of Corruption, which can be obtained from one of the Daedric Shrine quests. You're going to need to get the Staff of Worms, which is obtained by finishing the Mage's Guild. Alternatively, you can get the Risen Flesh Greater Power, which is from the Shivering Isles DLC. But I'm just going to use the Staff of Worms for today's tutorial. And finally, you're also going to need to get yourself up to Journeyman level in Hand to Hand, because in this game we need to do a power attack to disarm the sword from the guy because he needs to put the shield into his inventory. But once you have all of those done, you can do this glitch. So yeah, let's just hop right into it. Okay, so obviously as you come in, he's gonna have 100% resistance to magicka because he has the shield equipped. So people would, try to cast Disintegrate Weapon, but obviously as you can see in the top left, he resists the effect. So unfortunately, you're just gonna have to stand here and take hits and wait for him to break his weapon himself. The way that you can figure out if the weapon is broken is once it hits 0 durability, he'll just stop attacking you. But if you want to kind of know whereabout you are with the fight, you can just kill him. Make a save first and then kill him, and then he'll drop the weapon on the floor, and then you can check the health on the weapon. But yeah, just put your difficulty down to novice on this part because you obviously want to try take the minimal amount of damage so you don't die. So like leave that on novice and just kind of sit here, go AFK, let him hit you until it's back on 0. And yeah, I will be back to you guys as soon as this hits 0. Okay, so once his weapon durability is hit 0, like I said, he'll stop attacking. So he's kind of got to that stage at this point. So now he's just kind of pedaling around. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into your settings and change your difficulty up to the highest, just so he has a lot of health. And then you're going to want to unequip your weapon, because if you have a hand-to-hand skill of Journeyman, it says your power attacks have a chance to disarm your opponents. So what we need to do is we need to disarm him, because if we kill him now and do the glitch, the shield will be on the floor and it won't be in his inventory, so we won't be able to get it. So unequip your weapon and just give him a few hits until he drops the weapon. Okay, so there you go, the weapon's on 0. Now, since this is on 0, you can't have a shield and your hands out at the same time, so his Gray Aegis is now in his inventory. So what we're going to want to do now is just kill him, but he has a lot of health, so we're going to put the difficulty back down to novice and finish him off. Okay, so now that he's dead, I'm just going to, you don't have to do this, I'm just going to drag him out a little bit so you guys can see. Now, so you're going to want to go to your inventory and you're going to want to grab your Staff of Worms and you're going to want to resurrect him. Now, he's going to go into a bit of a blobby mess. That's because the Staff of Worms is a bit bugged in comparison to the original. So once he's alive, you grab your Skull of Corruption and you're just going to hit him with it. Sometimes it might not work straight away, so you just kind of have to give it a bit of time. Now, what you want to do now is just pull out a weapon and kill him. And as soon as he's dead, you'll see the little search icon on his body. So you're just going to want to make a save here. Now, this can take a few tries. It did take me a couple hours to figure this out. Once he's dead, now, you don't want to load back into that save, because if you load into the save, his body will disappear. So you're going to want to go to main menu. Now, once you're back in the main menu, you want to load back the save that you just made. So that's this one. You can see he's taken his death hit here. So we're just going to launch the save. And as soon as we load in, you're going to see his body kind of hit the floor. So we're going to want to spam interact to search him. And there you go. That's it. Gray Aegis. Now, the Gray Aegis is obviously one of the better shields in the game. In my opinion, it's the best because it's a single item you can have equipped. But the thing is, unlike Oblivion, the original, whenever you equip the Gray Aegis, it doesn't have an actual, like, a model, unlike a normal shield. So you're gonna have no actual shield and you can't utilize your block skill at all. I kind of prefer this. I don't really like to use a shield. I like to have my sword out. But yeah, that's basically it. But the thing is, if you check your active effects, you will have your 100% resist magicka from the Gray Aegis. So you do have the full-on immunity. I'm a Breton, so I have obviously the mundane ring and the magic resistance from there, so I don't really need it, but it's cool to have. And yeah, that's basically it. That's all you have to do to get the shield. It's not too bad. You can use the same method to get the Emperor's robes and probably Théodon's robes as well. I haven't tested it yet, but yeah, hopefully this helps you guys out, and have a good day.